Hi, I'm Jennifer at the Travel Lab, and today I am here to tell you how you can get your foot into the travel industry door. You're probably wondering how you can travel the world and get paid for it. And so, one out of every 10 people in the world work in the travel industry. So there are lots of opportunities for you. So that's the good news. Now, granted, some of those may be even servers at a restaurant in a hotel lounge or in a hotel restaurant. But any job that you can get in the travel industry is a way to get your foot in the door. And trust me, because that's what happened to me. So I've worked in several sectors of the travel industry, and working in a sector of the travel industry gives you the education of how the whole travel industry works and how all the different parts of the travel industry work together and how having them in sync is so helpful. And so here are some of the ways that you can get your foot in the door in the travel industry. One of them is hotels. You can work at the front desk. You can work in housekeeping. You can work in events. You can work in technology. You can work in meetings. So working in just one of these sectors, trust me, opens up plenty of opportunity for advancement in the travel industry. Tourist offices, tourist boards, car rentals. When I started my career with the airlines, there were a lot of people working at the car rental companies, and we worked well together. So if our flights were canceled, we counted on working with the car rental companies to get our travelers to where they needed to go. So we were all like best of friends. So when opportunities came along, or if you wanted to do what they did or they wanted to do what you did, you could help one another. And it's a big industry, but it's a really small world. So trust me, just getting your foot in the door is the way to start. Drivers, Uber drivers and vacation destinations, they learn so much from vacationers, whether they're leisure vacationers or people traveling on business. Tour operators, tour guides, and airlines. That's how I started my career. I started my career with the airlines and got a really in-depth look at inside of the operations of the airlines. I used to, when I started with the airlines, would travel around to feeder airports from the hub and find out, I really called it, because the closest thing it was for me was like student council in high school, but it was really called passenger service quality control. But I would travel around to the feeder airports and find out what wasn't working for them that was trickling down from the hub. And then I would go to the hub and find out what wasn't working for them that is coming up from the feeder airports. And I would help them understand the challenges that the other airports and other staff were having so that they could work together more smoothly and in sync. So, travel agencies, travel agencies will be hiring and need to get people trained before travel starts ramping up again, which is usually in January. So now is the time, because travel agency owners won't have time to train you. Typically once January hits or once travel really opens up, and they have, all these people that are going to want to be traveling. They have all these people that have trip credits on the books that they're going to need to use. They're going to have so many people that are just dying to get out and travel. And so trusted travel agents are going to be more popular than ever, because consumers got burned booking online with, online travel agencies like Expedia, Hotels.com. Some either closed their doors or just completely turned off their phone. So everyone's really leaning on travel agents for their knowledge, their wisdom, and for their availability and willingness to help. So check out my Travel Lab training course at travel-lab, so travel-lab.online. And you know what they say, the best time to plant a tree. So make the move and get into the travel industry now.